Dude, that Flash Gordon Henderson thing tripped me out where you do the quarter note in the right hand and the all that stuff in the left. I was like, dude, this is like
Well,
blowing my mind right now.
do you know Go from 2009?
No, I
Okay,
don't
then
think. No, I'm gonna have to look it up.
your mind. Oh gosh. So there's more to it. 2008 was just the start.
There was a part two.
Yeah, 2008. Okay, if you want to talk about exercises like Flash Gordon Henderson, was an interesting start for Murray Gusseck's exercise package that he was also introducing into TapSpace, his company online. So like we started with some cool exercises, yeah, and like Flash Gordon, and there's another one called it's escaping me. Where's Flores?
Where's Flores?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and as far as I remember, the story was Flores was somebody from like a friend of Murray that from back in the day, and it was kind of like an ongoing joke or something along those lines. I don't want to butcher the story on the pass of this exercise name, but yeah, like he had some interesting names, interesting exercises, and it was kind of just the start in 2008. He was kicking off some cool exercises, and they would also be introduced on TapSpace to be purchased, and so we were kind of like just putting them out there. Um, but like in 2009, we had an exercise called Go, and it was supposed to be an exercise that this was the end all be all exercise. You could, if you needed to, play just this exercise and then go to the field.
So like if you like showed up late, like the bus broke down, it's like, all right, we can get off the bus, get our stuff, play this one thing once, and then we're good.
Yeah, exactly. And because he also wanted to like same idea like you just said, but say if it's also at a rehearsal and we got to get to ensemble and we only have 15 minutes to warm up, it's like, well, we're just going to play this one exercise because a 2 beats per minute change on the metronome could dictate 2 to 3 minutes of playing.
Dude, I just found this on YouTube, and I hope this is not just one rep, but it's 11 and a half minutes long.
And it's Go. Is it Go?
Yeah. Is that how long it is?
It might be it.
Oh my gosh. It starts off with the quads just playing eighth notes on like the one or Spock drum. I can't tell what's going on because I haven't muted.
Like, yeah, there's a lot of hand independent stuff that happen in the beginning and at the end, and a lot of push pull with the right hand, push pull with the left hand, metric changes, then going into like simple stuff like pagodas, like switch and giggles, like a bunch of exercises that kind of combine into one. That might be it, what you're watching.
I'll watch this later.
Hey, send me that link, Evan. Send me that link because I want to see it.
I'll send it to you. Dude, speaking of like Moeller, you guys like in '09, I remember because the Allentown show, I think we went on different nights and we housed really close to the stadium. So we were able to go watch the lot the first night. And then we had our show the second night. And I'm pretty sure that you guys went on the first night. And I went to the lot and I was like watching everything going on. I was like, dude, this like, and I remember Ryan very specifically working so tediously for '08 and '09 on like the Moeller technique. Because you guys actually, I feel like, are probably one of the only groups that truly played Moeller. Everybody else just does like somewhat a variation of it.
It's like dialect.
Yeah,
that seemed like you guys
even
took
Pulse.
it to the...
Yeah, even Pulse didn't play straight Moeller. We called it Moeller-esque.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
But that Vanguard stuff seemed like I was like, dude, this is. I don't know if I could ever do this.
Yeah, because like there was definitely learning experience from that, like that we still implemented even at Pulse. Was like sometimes it can get in the way of being very, very good at playing fast notes and whatnot, and like is this ever going to get in the way? Playing full on Moeller, and so it's like a lot of things changed to Moeller-esque and being very strategic about what technique are we actually going to use.
Right. That makes sense. Because like a true Moeller has such a niche like application that like you're not gonna play like a full out double stroke roll and think about it, I guess, being like true Moeller. But maybe if you're playing like some hand to hand like crescendo accent, like singles or something, yeah, that's when you apply. At least in my like East Coast brain, because I'm so East Coast minded.
I mean, we did the Diet Moeller at Blue Coats in 2012. I mean, they had that. They probably still play some version of Moeller with Roger in charge there. But yeah, I've seen videos of like breakdowns of the Moeller technique, and I was like, yeah, we kind of did that, but it was just enough to allow us to play the hand-to-hands in time. That was basically the extent of it.
So would you say, like, diving into that style of like a Moeller technique helped unlock like different ideas as a drummer, just like different concepts that you were kind of like, oh, I don't know if this is possible, but now like that I understand this, I can maybe like push the bounds on what I can do as an individual?
Oh, absolutely. Because like going back, I told you like I started off with kind of a East Coast, Midwest / Blue Devil strict way of playing before I actually entered the Vanguard world. And then even when I was in 2006 Vanguard Cadets, we didn't play with Moeller really at all, even though I was in the Vanguard Cadets. Like, we played pretty straight up, everything begins with the bead and ends with the bead. It doesn't start from the wrist, or from the leading hand. It would start from the bead still. So then when I got into like 2007 through 2009, it was just like, oh wow, like there is another category that I can broaden my horizon on my ability to play certain segments of music and soloing and whatnot that I just blowing my mind from the start with 2007.
Nice.